Hey guys, just wanted to thank you so much for taking a look at our JobBOSS integration. So what we did was we worked together with one of our really awesome customers who uses our JobBOSS and our platform for quoting, and just came up with a brief overview of exactly how this integration works. So what I'm going to do is fire up a new quote inside of SecturaFab. I'm going to load in a bunch of different DXFs, DWGs, some PDFs, and then some step files. I'm going to go through our 1, 2, 3s of importing geometry. I'm going to go ahead and put in all the different quantities into here, our material grades, our thicknesses. So I'm just going to run with A36 quarter inch mild steel. Let me increase our quantity here to 10, and then I'm going to go ahead and say new line item and add all these parts down below for our quote. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and produce a nest, and then we'll add some secondary operations, create a bill of material, and then show this going back over into JobBOSS as well. So next what I'm going to do is go up here, fire up our multi-part dynamic nesting engine. This will take just a second to run, and as this is running, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also add in an organization up to here so that we can show that same organization flowing from SecturaSOFT over into JobBOSS. So that's our header information that we typically pass through over into JobBOSS. Obviously, we're going to pull in your customers, your vendors into SecturaFab, and also your materials and products. And then when we return this quote into JobBOSS, we're going to go ahead and push in all of the information from the routes, operations, materials, and things like that. So as you can see, our nest just finished up here, so we can go through, show your results. What this will do is this is going to go ahead and just based on your machinery, it's going to run the best sheet analysis on this. And then what it'll also do is it's going to go ahead and find a where we want to have that rem. So whether it's a percentage of the rem that's left that we want to go ahead and charge a customer for the entire sheet, or based on linear products, things like that. Also, all of your laser times are done, all of your setup times are complete, all of your sheet load times, all of your programming time, all your material markups and margins are complete. And so here's the detail on that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some operations. So let's just add a simple bending operation. Let's go ahead and say that we're going to add some plate rolling onto a couple of these parts, but then let's also add in some braking onto a couple of these parts. So let's go ahead and select the parts that we want to. Now you can also do to the entire quote as well if you'd like to do it to the entire quote, or you could do it on the individual part itself. So whatever you'd like to do here, it makes it real simple to add multiple operations to a bunch of different parts at once. So what I'm going to do is go here, I'm going to select our bending, and now what I'm going to do is select our piece of equipment here, which is going to be our press brake. And then let's add some brakes. So you can see I'm going to add one bend with one operator onto a couple of these parts down below, holding down control, selecting the parts that we need, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually let's increase it to 3. Let's go ahead and add our operation there next. And then from here what I can do is go ahead and complete this quote. You can obviously assign tasks inside of our software. You can email directly out of our software, or you can go ahead and print your quote detail image or whatever the report is that you guys like to use. Obviously all these reports are customizable through Sectura. So then from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and complete this quote here. And what we'll do as we complete this quote is we can push it over into JobBOSS. Now we can push it into JobBOSS as a quote, we can push that into JobBOSS as an order, or we can push into JobBOSS as a kind of a bill of material hybrid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just run this application. This runs on a timer, or it can run with updates, or you can manually update that as well. So as you can see, if I just say update this quote here, again, you don't have to do this every time. It'll automate itself. This is on a server, so right now it's just set at a timer that any new changes it automatically pushes. This is using our API or an SDK, so our development kit, to send this information on over into JobBOSS. So now what we'll do is we're going to flip back over to JobBOSS here. So now that we're inside of JobBOSS, we'll go through, and I don't know JobBOSS as well as you guys do, but as you can see, what it's going to do is it's going to populate the quote number inside of here. So here's the quote that we have pushed over. This is one of our very good customers, so we appreciate him doing all this work for us. And what you can see is we did our pricing, our routing, our materials, all the information, what's needed, the sheet size, length, material weights, the cut times, and all of the operations such as our bending operations and things like that that are going to be allocated into here. Now you can also see if they click on raw stock in their material list for this will also be populated in here as well for this quotation. Again, I'm not too familiar on this whole JobBOSS side of things. I just know a lot of people like our application because we can create the work orders and routes directly in here. So hope that makes sense, and thank you guys so much. Bye bye.